eyes on. Oh, Charley Hull, that's who it is. This is for a second birdie of the day for Hull.
It's eaten up these par fives this week, Charley Hull, from left to right.
I think she's, what, 6 under par for the par fives so far this week. Bear in mind her score is 7 under. It's all set up so nicely, isn't it? Minjee Lee's made a terrific start, has that 2-shot lead, but so many players going well, and a little bit about our coverage. Nuria Iturios has just made back-to-back birdies. She is
Charley looking to start this one middle of the green and draw it into a flag that's 8 from the left, also with pitching wedge. She knew, didn't she? Didn't quite strike it. Front left trap for Hull. Impressed with how she played in Paris to earn that victory, that silver medal, and never mind what she did yesterday. Had an 8 on her card, Henselite, and still came back to shoot under par. The recoil says it all.
Nice.
3 excellent drives, down 7.
I'm ready. Sorry. Hey.
Sometimes it's when you're watching Charley Hull swing, it's like someone's hit the fast forward button.
Ball speeds of over 150 miles an hour for Charley Hull. Down the left-hand side of the fairway, just banking in from a bunker that sits at 270 yards.
Yeah.
I think I'm good for now. Let's not
Which is just south of the old course. Next to play, Charley Hull, 127 yards. Got a great look at this pin. Ball quite a long way below her feet, though. Just have to try and hold on to this club face.
Chewing Charley Hull.
Back into the wind this putt. Here's downhill from right to left. How's that not turning back in? A bit like Megan Kangler. She looks like she's hitting good putts.
Follow-up from Paris, isn't it, from Esther Henselite?
I think Charley will be thinking what could have been at Paris, 81 going out, and then the next 3 rounds she was 8 under par.
Charley Hull says she'd been working with her coach Matt Belsham and trying to just get a bit of a lower ball flight.
Yeah, I think here is tee it up high and let it fly. You can really ride that left to right downwind here. So that'll be her full swing, you know, the full recoil all the way round the side of her left shoulder. Look at that one scamper down. I mean, the burn is at 340 off the tee box.
Yes. Next week, Charley Hull, just a flick in.
Needed to miss the downside, didn't she? And made sure she did.
Yeah, I think the hoodie might have been bothering her there when she swung that one. I think she said the last hole, though. This is longer than the one Charley Hull wanted here.
downhill, right to left for a 3.
Different jacket.
I mean, many would say she's a bit of a style icon. I mean, poor Adam has got to carry all of those.
That's exactly what I was thinking. How many jackets are there in the... They didn't make the most of her fabulous tee shot at 9, but did there at 10, striking the ball beautifully well. It is one of those days where you need to warm up, have a hot coffee, a cup of tea, whatever you...
So now it might be a hot toddy in Scotland.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't drink.
The leaders, the final 3 ball, not making that many birdies. She's back in amongst it again.
I mean, if you look at the top 4 on the leaderboard, there's not been a 5 on the leaderboard. There's not been a bogey between them. But there needs to be a little bit more red just to get in the red for Charley Hull. Back down the slope from right to left. How's that not gone in?
So the final 3 will just stalling a little. They're in neutral. There's 1 or 2 of... Nearly flew straight in. That was the right club.
Matt Belsham, are you watching that? Because that was the 3/4 swing. That was the knockdown shot that you and Charlie have been working on these. When you're playing well, you want to take advantage of it. Actually, Charley Hull's kind of eager to get in.
Yeah, it'll be.
Got to make this one.
Adam's just come in, just a reminder. He's got this one coming from left to right.
Their only birdie today's come at the par 5 third. It just will not happen for this final. Well, she put it close at 10, put it close at 11, couldn't make the birdies. Now at 12, Charley Hull.
1-3-1 for Charlie.
And she's put it close again. Maybe the closest of the 3. Surely this time.
Is this the moment? We've watched Charley Hull obviously quite a lot over the last 2 years, and it's when will this putt go in? When will she start the charge? She's been exceptional from this range all week long.
Much needed. Couple go in the final group. Megan Kang and Charley Hull trading birdie, so that takes Hull to 7 under, within 2 of the lead.
Ah, there's the smile.
June for the men's open. We've got St Andrews next week for the AIG Women's Open. Whether we're on the East Coast next week or the West Coast like we were for the Open with the men and here this week, I mean, we were talking earlier about, you know, everywhere we go, we drive down from Ayr. It's just course after course where you go, oh.
Yeah, Scotland's amazing. We've got over 500 golf courses, which makes it massively accessible right across the country, from venues like these up to the Honesty Box courses up on the islands as well, which are a very unique experience. We were thrilled to have had 5 major golf events here this summer. And as you say, it's also been a busy summer of golf with the Olympics as well, and thrilled to have some of those medalists playing here today.
Yeah. Nicely on board for Charley Hull. Yeah, with the Legends event, I saw the other...
Her story to join golf as well, and it was Lauren Walsh.
Lauren Walsh, yeah, no, she's been in some sparkling form this season on the LET, her rookie year. Charley Hull not going to make that one at 13. Yeah, she's going to be playing in the Women's Open next week.
And I think think it's really inspiring for both new golfers and old to hear about their story. And actually, we know that the gold medal winner has actually been sharing her medals with some youngsters around the course. A number of bikes in there. You know, Scotland's got a strong history of the bike, whether that's through our athletes like Sir Chris Hoy or the UCI Cycling World Championships that we staged last year.
Yeah, it's all part of the environmental push. A bit of recall on that one, wasn't there, for Charley Hull? That's fine. She was, I think, a little worried that might catch the bunker down the right-hand side. Yeah, this event's...
The old faithful, the hybrid for Charley Hull.
Just caught that downslope through the back here. Well, might hang on. Then again.
See ya.
That was a moment or two ago. Charley Hull.
A good 30 yards to work with. Settle. Just taking the pressure off the putting, isn't she, there? The simplest of tap-ins after a well-executed shot. They've still played it with loft, but let it release.
Well, it's the top of the leaderboard that's just got a little bit of everything, hasn't it? And it's going to be a super... Well, Megan Kang has set down the marker.
7-9 for Charley. Camper van and slept in that and then got in the event. Whatever happened to him?
Yeah.
I love a good open story.
Yeah. There's lots of them.
I reckon Charley will be staying in the Old Course Hotel, don't you? Nice little view onto the 17th fairway. She's on the first step here, is Hull, so it will all kind of break from right to left on it towards this middle flag. Almost at the higher right she hits it, the more it'll turn in. It's quite a nice visual of it.
Charley.
Very good. Maybe not quite squeezed as much as she'd like out of this round, Charley Hull, but it's been very efficient nonetheless.
Yeah, I think you would take par on 15 and 16, and then there's a left pin on 17. Obviously, she made eagle at 18 yesterday, so there's still time.
And I said, you know, she doesn't want to really be given the calibre of players that are up there, more than 2 or 3. And at the moment, she's 3 back of Lauren Coughlin.
And when you look at the rounds that Esther and Lauren are having, you can't see them giving much back. Like Coughlin is...
Charley Hull for her birdie. You've been here before at the Dundonald Links for this Women's Scottish Open?
I played 2 years ago.
Of course, it stood up pretty well. We can see a puddle there on the on the fairway, but it's still something on your mind as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's on everyone's mind. You know, it would be a dream to make that team, but I think good golf, you know, takes care of all the rankings and, you know, making those teams. So I just have to play good golf, and we'll see where that takes me.
Yeah, you're just outside of things in terms of the Rolex rankings for sure. Suzanne Pedersen was here this week. I don't know if you got to see her at all.
Yeah, I got to see her. You know, she's always very nice and encouraging, I think, to that Hall of Fame, and getting that you know, Olympic slam with 3 different medals. That's so special.
Back to the tee, Charley Hull. Doesn't hold back, does she?
No, she plays as aggressive as it gets. It's really fun to watch. She never holds back.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, wow, she's going for it.
well, it is Charley Hull, isn't it?
There you go.
You did say she's one of the most aggressive players
Yes.
out there.
Yeah, it was a good shot out there. She got a lot out of it.
It's one of those that is all good now, but chill in the air now. Charley Hull knows there's a par 5 to come where she made eagle yesterday. First job to make sure of the par. That's a terrific par, given where she put her tee shot. That's a lovely fillip to take to the last hole.
I thought the chip was going to run out a little bit as well. Like a bit more than that.
In after a 285-yard drive, and that's the yellow marker that you do need to get past in order to go for this green.
No holding back there from Charley Hull. And look at it go.
I think she'll be going for it.
She went for it from the bunker on the last hole. She's not laying up.
Such a well-positioned burn. It's only, what, a metre wide? Charlie's got 212. And he's hitting the hybrid. Must keep it left of it.
Knocked it to 15 feet yesterday, made eagle.
She did keep it left of it, and because she can hit it so high, because she hit it so far off the tee, nearly 300 yards, that hybrid comes down and lands softer.
Well, and Paul, 2 putts from there. I mean, 1 would be a bonus in eagle, but at least if she can 2 putt from there, she will be within 3 shots going in PGA Tour rankings.
From over 200 yards, Charley Hull floated a hybrid into this 18th hole to set up an eagle chance. She eagled it yesterday. Back down the hill, breaks from left to right, then right to left at the end.
That's a super effort. Guarantees the 4. And another round in the 60s. 69, 68, 69 today from Charley Hull. So many near misses over the last few years. She will have another opportunity to win again here in Scotland tomorrow. 9 under, 3 back of Lauren Coughlin, and maybe 3 back of Megan Kang. We shall see.